Good day everyone. Thank you for joining in for our Decube product walkthrough. Now, without further ado, let's take a closer look on the Decube platform for a product walkthrough. On the screen currently is the landing page of Decube, which is a dashboard. If you click on My Account on the left side of the page, you'll be able to see the data sources that is connected. And if you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll be able to connect to the new data sources. Let's begin with the catalog module. Once the data sources are successfully integrated with Decube, the platform passes the necessary metadata to populate the catalog module and display all the data sets. Data assets right here includes data sets, dashboards, charts, data jobs, and so on. On the left side here, which is the Set Filter section, there are various filters available to efficiently navigate through all the data assets. As you can see here, you can filter through data domain, data sources, schema names, and so on. There is also a search bar on the top for you to search for your data assets easier. Now, let's take a closer look at the user table in Postgres. On the Asset Details page, a comprehensive overview of the table is available. Over on the right, Asset Description is available to give users a quick explanation of the data assets. This page also includes information gathered by the profiler such as table-wide statistics and data types for each column. Within the Schema tab, fields can be tagged and classification policies created in the Governance module can be applied, ensuring that columns containing sensitive information are easily identifiable. Additionally, tags, classifications, or descriptions can be added to each column by pressing the Make Changes button here. You can edit the tag and add tags for classification and rewrite the description. After adding the necessary changes, you can submit the request, and any modifications must go through an approval process. A change request can be submitted to an approver who will then either accept or reject the request. Or if you are the data owner, you can click on Approve immediately. And you can press the Confirm and Request Changes. Do take note on the classifications that have been applied to certain columns such as address and email. This enables enhanced data management as these classified columns are masked in Preview tab, ensuring sensitive information remains protected. This masking is controlled by the Data Governance module, where custom policies can be created, allowing for the selection of specific masking types to apply to each policy. I will go into more details later on in the video regarding Data Governance module. Next, in the Lineage tab, the upstream and downstream connections of tables are displayed here. This feature is invaluable for troubleshooting data incidents as it reveals which downstream assets may be impacted. You can visualize the table-to-table relationships when you press the plus button here. Additionally, column-to-column relationships can be visualized when you click on the button here. If a manual lineage connection is needed, you can press the Make Changes button here, and the Add Upstream Asset or Add Downstream Asset will appear. You can press on the button, select the data sources, select the asset type, schema, and the data asset. After that, you can press the Add New link, and this manual lineage link will appear. And you can indicate the manual lineage by seeing these dotted lines right here. If you want to check on what lineage is between these tables, you can press on the line here. And as you can see, the source table, user table, and target table, transaction table, the lineage is derived from foreign key. Now, let's explore a powerful feature called the Business Glossary, which empowers business teams to actively participate in data governance across the organization. To access it, I will head back to the catalog module and navigate to the glossary tab. This section provides a centralized collection of data-related terms described in clear, universally understood language. Glossaries and categories can be structured to align with your organization's specific needs, creating a shared vocabulary that enhances understanding and consistency. For example, here we have categories organized by departments such as revenue and sales. Within this category, we find the terms gross merchandise volume. This term is assigned to specific owners, in this case, Emily and John, who are responsible for keeping it accurate and up to date. Descriptions and additional documentation such as SQL query as shown here can be added to each term, providing the context necessary for the team to fully understand and utilize these business terms effectively. An added feature in the glossary tab is the ability to directly link tables and columns from the data catalog to each business term. This integration enhances traceability and context within the glossary. Additionally, if any open incidents occur on linked tables, they will automatically appear here, providing visibility into ongoing issues and supporting prompt resolution. Within our platform, monitors can be configured to actively observe your data assets. In the config module here, you'll find a variety of supported monitors, including options for freshness, volume, schema drift, and more. Some of these monitors leverage the power of machine learning to assist users by studying the metadata of the tables. Let's walk through the setup for one of these monitors. First, I'll select the freshness monitor, select the primary data source, and choose whether monitoring should occur on demand, which is on an ad hoc base, or scheduled type monitor. For scheduled monitor, we can specify a reference column, such as created at column right here. And our scanners use this to determine the frequency for incremental updates or inserts. And this setup is optimized to prevent any additional load on databases or data warehouses. Typically, a monitor takes around 3 to 5 days to establish a threshold. However, with the smart training feature enabled, this training period is reduced significantly, as historical data is leveraged to set threshold models and trigger early incident detection. Next, we'll determine the monitoring frequency and assign an incident level, which is critical in this case. And this will help teams to prioritize incidents based on their significance. Custom alerts can also be configured for each monitor, providing tailored notifications for enhanced oversight. You can add alerts through email, Slack, or Teams. I will now demonstrate another monitor type, which is the schema drift monitor. I'll select the data source here. The schema drift monitor observes for structural changes such as tables or columns being added or removed, or data types being modified. Incident levels can be assigned and custom alerts can be configured to provide timely notifications for each type of detected change. Once configured, all monitors can be reviewed in the same config module, which is in this tab here, where they can be enabled, disabled, or modified, or deleted as needed. Returning to the dashboard, you'll find a concise overview of all platform activities, including recently accessed asset and catalog updates, such as changes to terms or the addition of tabs. Approvers also have the visibility into any pending change requests. In the incident tab right here over at the dashboard, a comprehensive log of all incidents is displayed, including their incident levels, assigned numbers, and the statuses of any data-related jobs. Further below, there's a detailed breakdown of incident types, allowing for quick assessments of the issues. For a closer look at individual incidents, the incident module here offers a view into the data quality of assets on Decube. Here, incidents are categorized by type and timestamps, and users can specify a time frame to view the incident. Filtering options are also available, enabling you to isolate incidents based on filters such as data source or incident type. You can select the filters, you can select multiple data sources, incident type, incident levels, incident status, and monitor mode. And after you select your filters, you can save your preference, and the dashboard will generate the number of incidents. Let's take a closer look at what the incident report looks like. Here, a brief description provides the key details about the incident, such as the expected volume for the specific instance. The incident type, incident level, and the unique incident ID is also displayed here, making it easier to revisit this incident as needed. In the details section, the actual detected volume for data asset is compared against expected threshold, which is set by our machine learning feature. If the detected volume surpasses or falls below this threshold, an incident is automatically triggered. In the history section, all previous incidents related to these data assets are shown, along with the respective incident IDs for reference. Additionally, in the impacted areas section, our lineage feature identifies all potential affected terms, datasets, dashboard, and charts. This enables you to anticipate where issues may arise upstream or downstream and proactively address them. On the right, data and business owners responsible for these assets are listed, allowing for immediate notification when an incident occurs. And you can also assign a team member to this incident. For certain types of monitors, such as a field test monitor, we also provide a debug code showing the specific query that triggered the incident. This query can be used to replicate and help to debug the issue directly within your environment. Implementing a data governance module is essential for ensuring data reliability and security. It provides clear guidelines and processes for managing data quality, consistency, and regulatory compliance. To support these needs, we at Decube have developed a comprehensive governance module within the Decube platform. And you can navigate to the data governance module here. The data governance module in Decube allows organizations to centralize all policies, enabling users to create, manage, and depreciate policies as needed. Additionally, data assets from the catalog can be linked directly to these policies, ensuring alignment between governance, protocols, and data management practices. Let's explore an example policy. Each policy can be configured with a name, description, and purpose, and any relevant documentation can be attached here. A general masking type can be also applied, serving as a default masking approach for fields linked manually from the catalog. For automation, policy rules can be configured to streamline application across data sources, in this case, all data sources, and by selecting keyword or regex matching. In this case, we'll use username as a keyword, and you can select the match sensitivity between strict or approximate. And you can also choose the masking type, and you can create the rule. A Decube automatically applies the governance policy to relevant fields, allowing for consistent and efficient policy enforcement. Teams are also able to check on the Manage Asset tab to check on the columns that is tagged with these policies. Should a custom policy be required, users have the flexibility to create and implement it directly within Decube. This approach ensures the data governance remains adaptable to unique needs of the organization, supporting both security and operational efficiency. The final module we'll explore today is the data mesh module. This module adopts an architectural approach that allows you and your team to decentralize data ownership and governance, treating data as a project. Displayed here is the list of created domains. You can create new domain by pressing this button here. Let's take a closer look at the sales and transactions domain. In this example, Emily is the designated owner of this domain, which includes two subdomains, payments and transactions. Within the primary domain, we can add entities, objects from the catalog that are automatically populated through metadata crawling. Additionally, data products, which are created collections of the data assets for specific business purposes, can be included. Members can also be assigned to this domain. For finer segmentation, we can create subdomains, grouping related data products as. For example, in the transaction subdomain, we have added an entity, the transaction table, from the catalog, and created a data product based on this table, named transaction history. Within this data product, we have two data assets. One, which is transaction history for high value orders, and two, transaction history for credit card. Let's have a look at the high value orders dataset. Here, specific columns that will be governed by a data contract are listed. By accessing the data contract tab, each column's governance can be configured independently. Changes can be made here in the data contract section to apply customized policies to each column. In this instance, let's select a unique test. And you can apply modification by pressing this button right here. And as you can see, the data contracts interface closely resembles the setup previously seen in the config module, ensuring a consistent user experience for our customers. Now, let's go through on how to set up the monitor. Give it a name. Select the timestamp. Set the frequency. Select the incident level. You can choose to get notified and set custom alerts according to your need as well. On the Incidents tab here, you can also check on the total number of data contracts breached. Once you navigate to this tab, you can scroll down and check on this graph. Additionally, if you need to limit visibility to specific subdomains, you can do so here in the Members section. As you can see, Emily is granted for the entire subdomain and Stuart is only granted one data product. And this can help you in governing your data within teams. Well, that is all for the product walkthrough today. I thank you for your time, and if you are interested in our product, please head on to decube.io to request for a demo, and we would love to be a part of your journey to improving your data quality as a whole by providing seamless solutions to you. I hope to see you soon. Thank you.